I want to go back to Finland. But yeah, I think Monsieur Poivre is actually younger than me. At least I think so. So yeah, it's really good.
厄介なのが現れたな。行くよムーニー。ファーストフローディバイド。よっ今やっよっバレバレすぐそれやっ前ほら震えろ金をこだから
I need to rework that because I did before, but not now. Oh. No, that's not what I want. What? Okay. Guess I'm going too slow. Oh wow, okay. Wow. That was a big lag. Oh, I see, that's still considered as a normal. Yeah, what's the charge move? Is it like a forward B or something?
You mean the jumping one?
No. The one on the ground where the second hit is overhead.
Oh, it's 5cc. Like the second C charged is overhead.
I see. So yeah, you can still well, yeah, right. Who am I kidding? It's Unist. You can cancel it by anything. Okay. Okay. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's just pretty big charge up time. That's why I try to use it not that much.
Yeah, that's good.
Most of the time when I use it, I try to cover it with a fireball.
Oh wow, I still got it out of that. Okay.
は無駄に踏んでるみたいだけれど。
Hmm. I wonder if he did the challenge and tutorial. Just asked him that, just in case.
Yeah, makes sense.
かったるいけどやるしかないな。
Because I don't think he did like the tutorial for the combos.
ファーストフロー
Because it's not what I've... Not the same thing that I've learned, but... Oh shit.
Back with dinner. What's going on here?
Still playing.
Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember like Monsieur Poivre age? If you know.
Another Mr. Poivre?
No,
Oh no, his age?
yeah.
I assume from his demeanor that it was like a younger lad. Not like a kid, but like from his taste. But I don't think we've ever asked him.
Yeah, I don't think I ever asked him. Yeah, I thought it was like a bit younger than me, but not that much. But not teenager either, so I don't know.
If I had to guess his age, I'd say he'd be like 19
shit.
now? 20?
Oh, really? I see.
I'd be surprised if he'd be older than 21 in any case.
I was more thinking in between like 22, 25.
見かけ倒しね。
But yeah.
炎。
Should I ask him?
Yeah, I can do that if I want. Just I was wondering if he knew.
Nah. How old are you anyway? 15? Fuck you!
I mean, if he's 15, that would be quite kind of amazing. But yeah, I would tell him
Yes.
to train one game and go in tournament. But yeah,
Yeah, not Skullgirls, right? Or Vanguard Princess. His talent was wasted, oh no.
but I don't know if you can really go top level at
Was it-
Skullgirls
wasn't-
right now.
少し遊んであげようかしら。
Well,
That seems
no,
hard.
what I mean is those aren't money games.
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't
But
think
here,
about
hey.
money. Yeah.
Unis, this is the place to start because Evo main stage.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that Uniel, not Unix, is at Evo main stage. Finally, kinda. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad too. I'm not sure about finally. It's just not something that I expected, even with the growth of the scene.
Yeah, I didn't
I
really.
was just honestly surprised.
I didn't expect it either, but it's one of the big game. At least I consider it like that.
Me too, but I always thought that like nobody else did.
Yeah.
You know, it's the big French bread game. You know, like the big Examo game. Who plays those?
Yeah, no, Examo is definitely under like Unis for me in terms of like of popularity. Because even if Arcana art is kinda known, it's not as well known as Melty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely. French bread became more well known. So that's true. It's just that, you know, when I'm thinking about who are the big fighting game companies, I'm like Capcom, NRS, no specific order by the way, SNK,
Yeah.
Arc System Works, French bread exam. It's just kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
Because
I
they bring
wouldn't
out
genuinely-
consistently good games and
Yeah.
for a long time. So
Sure.
that's kind of what I think about it.
Yeah, if you
But if
think
we
like
talk
that,
about
yeah,
straight
that's true.
popularity,
Yeah,
Examo is of course like way behind.
yeah. But yeah, if you think like quality games, that's definitely true. But yeah, I was thinking that most people think about like big companies and like having like big following, and Examo is not there yet.
Yeah.
It's getting there, kinda like accepting more work, outside work, and doing like game for kind of big company, at least big Japanese one. So
Yep.
that's good.
Yep.
And who
We'll see
knows,
how
maybe
good Arkham
Arcana,
Million does.
yeah, maybe Arcana Out 4 will be at main stage Evo next year. Well, next year, no, when it will be there.
Yeah. In 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, if it does, I will be really surprised. But I will be hyped.
At that point, either the side tournament stages are earning Mr. Wizard actually like a lot of money, or he's just gone completely senile.
I don't know.
Arcana Heart main stage, come on. I've
Well-
seen the Siotaku numbers, I appreciate them, but sometimes they're not in 2 digits.
Sure. But it's not like if I'm saying Dodon Panchi main stage. So, maybe.
Oh yeah, sure.
Dodon Panchi. Dodon Never Die. Yeah. I don't know why I
Oh,
want
okay.
to say. I want to say like Dodon Panchi or instead of Don Don Never Die.
Lots of these, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not Don Dong Never Die?
In main stage? I mean, I would be hyped. A main stage
So-
mystery event will be hyped, but yeah, I don't think it will
Yeah.
ever happen.
Main stage no, but maybe now that the side tournament stuff is establishing itself, maybe they will do like a Evo mystery side tournament. No?
Yeah.
Which that would be hype, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely not this year, but like if this year works well. Last year worked surprisingly well. This year they're like concentrating on making the side stages even better. So no,
Yep.
I can see it happen. I can see Dong Dong Never Die Grand Finals.
But yeah, I mean, it was pretty hype when it was like in Combo Breaker, was it? I did like some mystery
yes.
tournament.
Yep,
Yes?
it was there.
Yeah. I didn't follow all of them, but yeah,
Me neither.
it was pretty cool.
Slow, fucked it up. Whatever.
You spun, he died, it's fine.
Yeah, I was too slow with the half circle backwards input
I see.
to make it a real common thing.
Mm-hmm.
A new sacrifice
Hmm.
comes to you.
Okay, so did Poivre get out of the thing?
Out of the lobby?
Yeah, he said he will stop. I don't know when, but he will.
I
Oh,
see.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. I
Yeah.
guess.
この私が見逃すと
And so I guess the lobby did get bigger, so less matches,
ファーストクローズ
and maybe late too, because yeah, right, it's still 1 AM. At some point, it will be a reflex to do that as an entire. It's not today, but yeah.
here.
Just pressing BC as an attacker is not intuitive for me.
I see.
There we go.
まだいけるんでしょ
Okay.
炎セカンドクローズディバイドよっほらよ効かないね
Oh, okay, I guess you dashed and was short. That was weird.
Lucky.
Yeah, it is. I'm doing weird thing with my jump B right now.
Back throw.
Ooh, okay, I guess I was out of range.
I see.
ディバイド
Oh, what? I was in between you and your fireball. Oh, I see, the dive is positive. I see. No, why would you? Stop jumping.
場数は無駄に積んでるみたいだけど
Something that we didn't see happen this year, or yet, is like with all these new top billing arena fighters coming out, you know, My Hero Academia, Killer Kill, and Jump All Stars?
Jump
Jump
Force.
Force?
Yeah.
Jump Force, right?
Jump
All-Stars
Force
was
is
the
already
other game.
out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I think My Hero Academia too, right?
Yes.
Oh, really?
They're only
Just
waiting for
Killer
Killer
Kill.
Kill.
Yeah. But like, I thought that like maybe one of these games would have a chance at grabbing like an Evo stage or side tournament, but I guess really those arena fighters are still not a thing that the FGC likes. So, to be fair, the arena fighter players themselves don't seem to be making a scene either, so I guess, it's
Yeah.
more, I guess that's more the problem, right?
Yeah, and I
Because I'm
don't
sure
know if
like
it's...
the FGC would be like, sure, whatever. We have Smash here too, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different though, but
I know, but I mean the attitude, right?
yeah. I wonder if there is like really no scene, or if the game are even balanced, because most of the times they're not, right? As they're like licensed game.
Yeah,
Actually,
there
is
are
there-
really just a few that are kind of balanced.
Yeah. Is there like an IP that's original in this type of game?
Ooh.
Yeah, tough question, huh?
Reigns.
Anarchy Reigns.
Okay, never heard
But
about
Anarchy
it.
Reigns is
It's Sega. It's a Sega thing, and you have team battles too.
Platinum Games.
And the only characters that are not original for that IP are Bayonetta and that dude from Mad World.
Yeah, well, he is originally from that IP because it's a sequel to Mad World.
Yeah, but I mean like that don't have like another game for them all.
Anarchy Reigns
That's
currently
needed.
is unfortunately a game we just cannot play. It's an arena fighter, very third-person-ish. Almost feels, from the freedom of movement, it feels a bit more like a first-person shooter in third person.
I see.
You run
Is
around,
it in
you
black
beat
and
each
white
other
too?
up.
No.
It is actually not. Like,
Okay.
that one's in color.
Oh yeah, right. I think we did talk about it because we
did,
saw like
yeah.
some character design. Yeah, okay, I
I mean,
remember.
Sega could re-release it on PC.
Yeah. Now that game, with some rebalancing, because it's got some stupid shit I hear, would be kind of cool. But yeah, outside of that game, I actually honestly don't think there are any. No, I'm wrong. I just added some on my Steam wishlist, but they're like really rare indie games and stuff like that. So
Yeah. And yeah, yes, there is still the Def Jam Vendetta. Yeah. Is it Arena Fighter?
Yeah,
Is
but
it wrestling?
that-
Is it yeah?
Arika Engine is just its own thing.
Yeah. What? Oh. Okay, so I can go through you completely.
Though, if you guys remember, Def Jam did almost make it in for to some big tournament. I bet.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the Evo community vote, actually.
Really?
I mean,
Was there,
Marvel
like,
got that
really-
slot.
Was there like really a lot of people that asked for it?
More than you'd expect, but less than you'd hope.
Yeah, okay. I see that type of number, yeah.
I mean, that's a good game. Like, people obviously are gonna say, well, if you're gonna do a tournament about that, sure, I'd like to see that. And that's just one of
Yeah.
those things, I guess.
I've heard there is somewhat a community, but yeah, I don't know if they really do anything except like playing the game for fun.
I'm sure we'll have a look at it eventually.
Yeah, I did play it when I was young, like on my GameCube.
I played the prequel to that.
I see, yeah. I mean, I did play. There was what, like one before the GameCube's games, and there was like the first one on GameCube and the second one on GameCube, right?
厄介なのが現れたな。
見せてあげましょう、年季の違いを。
So there was like Def Jam Vendetta, and then there was Def Jam Fight for New York. Real quickly.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Yeah. And then yeah, I played the first one and not Fight for New York. I think that Aris played also Def Jam Vendetta, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess you can say like Def Jam Vendetta is at least a game that's like pulled a lot of people, and it has like really good system. You know? That one has potential just from the way it's balanced and made. You know?
I wonder.
Whereas like most other arena fighters, I guess not really. And the only original IP, we don't count Def Jam since that's basically like a bunch of real people. Would be Anarchy Reigns, and that game unfortunately didn't live as long as it could.
Oh, I guess the only arena fighter. Well, is it still Gundam 3D, whatever it's called, Gundam versus?
Oh yeah, Gundam versus X Full. Well, the
Gundam
Gundam
something.
versus games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess those are team arena fighters of a sort, which have like an actual tournament scene, right? So.
Yep.
let's count that in lieu of not having anything else.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's teams
Yeah.
and it's like with guns. So
Yeah, but I mean that's okay. It's like just people are zona most of the time. Though there is like actually like CQC too.
yeah, there
But
totally is. You have to go in with a lot of characters actually.
yeah, this one seems to really be centered on competition and seems like competitive without like broken strategies. So that's interesting. And I wonder why no one is trying that. Like why not the Kamen Riders try to have that too?
Yeah,
Yes,
the only attempts I've seen were ones which were like, nah, let's make it more like for a quote-unquote casual audience, probably just because that's where the audience has been so far, so you want like those sales numbers, right?
Yeah.
Because we are actually asking for something strange, right? We're asking for an arena fighter, which up to now was not made for like the super competitive people, and now we want one for that. Just after years of not having that, it's kind of a problem. It would be nice to have, I'll definitely say. I think
Yeah.
there are strategies involved in that sort of gameplay that would be nice to watch.
Definitely. And like, I don't know if you watched like a tutorial on Gundam versus and stuff.
Nope.
I did, and there is actually a lot of cool tech and cool movement techniques. So, and I mean, a lot of things I like in fighting game is movement. So I don't know, that's interesting. Oh, it didn't. Oh,
Yeah, movement's the best. I mean, as you might remember, I like characters
No, it's not
where I
with
can
C.
be all over the screen.
and I did the Infinity Wars X whatever or not Infinity Wars I guess, but like melty way, not fucking unit way.
I see. You press that C button.
Yeah.
Doing too many rock loops today.
Yep, pretty much. But yeah, movement is important in fighting game. Or I guess if everyone
I
is
think it's
not
super
moving,
fun.
yeah, like barely moving, I guess that's another type of fighting game. More footsies-ish, more grounded. But yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I mean, I admit I like that too a lot. But
Okay, I guess he doesn't want to play, but I have to go to the toilet real quick.
okay.
Oh.
Go on. Like pass, I guess.
Well, fast. Fast as you can, I guess.
No, pass on
Oh.
pass.
Yeah,
It
but
could have gone on pass.
yeah, but Raktor doesn't want to pay because he actually passed and Raktor passed
I
again.
see.
So that's why.
Okay, then I guess we'll just continue our conversation. As I like
Yeah.
to say, like one big reason that I enjoyed about playing Peacock was that I got to be everywhere on screen, all the time.
Yeah. But
I like that.
she is not on the screen.
You're shooting a lot, true.
Yeah,
But you have
no.
to
What
be
by that I mean like you're saying like you like to be on the screen everywhere, but most of the time it's her projectiles that are everywhere, not really her. Even though she can teleport, sure, but
She can't just teleport. A lot of her moves push her back or make her float and stuff like that.
sure.
Once you combine all of it, your air belay is basically very. You have a lot of options.
I see.
And I like that, and that's sort of what I mean everywhere. I mean, she's not like Cannonball from the New Mutants, I guess, if you put him in a fighting game, like bouncing around all of the
Sure, yeah.
stage edges or something like that.
Yeah, it's just
But-
like that's fun. That's definitely fun. I won't like say it's wrong
Yeah.
or whatever. It's just like it's not what I was thinking. Like it's really macro, whatever you want to call it. Like it's really small movement.
Micro.
But,
Macro would be large.
Yeah. Wait, which one is large?
Micro, like microscope,
Yeah.
is small.
Yeah, small.
Macro, like macro cannon, is large.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I guess maybe like the community in StarCraft say macro, I think.
Probably because
Yeah, I'm back.
okay, I don't know about StarCraft. I'd have to guess.
Yeah, or maybe like
Yeah.
maybe it's
Sure, why
like because I heard like a lot of French talking and they say macro when it's actually micro, like just with an accent, and you translate that into French accent, it's macro. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible, but there is a difference between micro and macro management, and both of
Yeah,
those
I know.
have to do with strategy games. So it could be you just heard both terms as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But yeah, sure. The Peacock examples I gave are a lot of micromanagement of movement, I suppose.
Yep. It's
But
like when I
macro
think movement.
is fun too.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not, by example, like Bella that has like you hold a button, she flies suddenly, or really exotic type of movement, if it makes sense. It's more like really,
That makes sense, yeah.
yeah, more.
I love that too, though.
Yeah. It's good. I'm just
Yeah,
like yeah.
straight up just flying, I don't know about that. But if I have like weirdo float hops, that sounds
Yeah.
fun. That's why Melty is so fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Melty is really fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know why like most anime actually kept this limitation of like you can only air dash or double jump or stuff like that. But I don't know, feel Melty proves that it's possible to not get limited and still have like a good game. So
Yeah, but to be fair, if somebody asked me about an anime game that also had some sort of footsie component, Melty would be one of the last games I think of.
sure, but not a lot of anime are actually footy-ish.
They're not, but Melty is definitely towards the extreme end of not being footsie-ish. Like a lot of it is every character goes in fairly close, rush down, and there's lots of movement options.
Wow.
You even have parries. It's very
Yeah.
hard to actually zone or control space in that
Yeah.
game.
Just
The
to
point
say,
being impossible.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
the tutu, I did like tactical forward. Well, I mean, I did a DP. Then I did like went back into tactical back, and he did a tutu. I have no idea how. Like, I guess I did like, a mini like SNK motion and got a tutu.
Yeah. That is usually how that happens, so yeah. Maybe.
But yeah. Yeah, Melty, not a lot of footies. Yeah, true. So,
It
it's
has
just
air footsies.
exactly, which is still a thing, to be fair.
It's still a thing. Anyone that doesn't think it's a thing is just not good at fighting games.
Yeah.
Not sorry. I saw someone say that. I mean you. Just saying.
Me?
No. There was a commentator on, I don't know, just some event hub scrub.
Oh,
right?
okay, sure.
And I'm not saying event hubs people are scrubs. No way. Not all. I'm just saying this one person here.
Yeah.
He's like, someone was talking about differences in footsies. They were having a discussion, and he just pops in and is like, yeah, using the term air footsies in actual serious context rather than sarcastic. Well, I can disregard your opinion on anything now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this guy must be really bad at fighting games.
Or only
That's
played
just-
like Street Fighter 2 and 4 or something like that, and doesn't think it
Yeah,
exists.
but I guess he always gets hit by those stupid air tatsus of Ryu, huh?
Yeah.
Like, there are air options or dive kicks from Akuma. Maybe
Yeah,
he
but-
just thinks the character's really lame or something.
Yeah, but like air footsies in Street Fighter wouldn't make much sense to say though.
Yeah,
To
it
be fair.
doesn't, because it's a very small component. No, all I'm saying is that since he cannot grasp that it could be a larger component, he must be bad at the smaller components.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he plays roles and just hopes nobody gets jumping on him. I don't know. Just
I
that
don't
kind
know.
of thing.
He's playing
I just have a
Zangief.
dismissive attitude towards people who are just like say something so obviously stupid.
Yeah.
Like those people where Brave vs Rebel, no? Big BlazBlue tournament.
Yeah.
There was an extremely hyped match that was very slow paced between Tager versus Hakumen. It was awesome. And there were some
that's pretty-
commentators there, and we're like, "Oh, this boring fucking match of people walking around. What is this, Street Fighter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe you kids ought to play that. It would be shit at your game." Just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, plus
thought that match was
Arakune
great.
Tiger, if they have to active footsies, that means like...
Hakumen Tager.
Oh, I said that.
Arakune Tager would be bizarre.
Yeah,
That's,
but I
yeah.
really thought that you said Arakune.
No.
And yeah, Arakune, if he had to actually footsie around, that means like the Tiger is really good.
Yeah.
And he's like
yeah,
really
yeah,
scared out of this fucking Tiger, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that doesn't usually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, Akumen, Tiger makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Because
It
yeah,
was a like very slow paced controlled match. It was decided near the end of the clock, but barely. It was
Yeah, and I
just
mean-
really good patient play.
yeah, and it's not like Akumen can't really rush and try to counter because he will get grabbed and stuff. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Tager still needs to use his normals to get in, and if those get countered, that's bad for him. So
Yep.
yeah.
Dang. Raktor is actually trying like new BNB because that's like mainly one of those things that I told him to do. Check to get a BNB basically. Because right
You
now,
don't need to tell me that. I think you've told him that in every single session that we've all played together.
no, I like the thing I told him like from the beginning. He hold the button, but outside that, yeah.
No, you actually like always say, well, I guess you don't really have a B&B yet. Like every single day.
Sure. Mm. Yeah, but felt like
You don't
really
make
more-
it a big conversation, but
Yeah.
say it.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah,
indeed.
I mean that's good that he's trying
Yeah.
more stuff. I still
But-
love those 3C anti-airs.
Sure.
Da, 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 da.
But yeah, I mean, now that we work like some match and stuff, that's really like one of his big problem. And I guess the fact that saying in like in not during a match actually deciding to do something instead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, probably.
that's good. Because outside that he's doing fine. It's a lot of inexperience, you know. He has to get used
Yeah.
and get a feel of how to observe your opponent and stuff like that.
Yeah. No really egregiously bad
Yeah.
habits or anything like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like some rough stuff, but other than that, cool. Oh, nice overhead. Oh,
Yeah.
and converted a bit. Nice.
Yep. Let me see what I told him. Because yeah, the problem is, well, that's not a problem, but to say like critics is not doing anything that wrong, so it's kind of hard to find what to fix, if it makes sense. So let's see.
You don't have to really fix something. It's just
Just has to get better at conversions, I guess.
Yeah, but
Yeah, as long as he's
getting
working
damage out
on,
of his conversion.
no,
yeah,
but there
as long
is
as he's
always
working
stuff
on,
around. Like it's not
yes, as
just
long as
because
he's
he's. Yeah, sure, go.
3 people. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
As long as he's working on anything to improve himself, he'll have time to think about doing that in the match, and he can improve on everything else passively.
yeah.
As long as he knows that there's something he could be doing better, and that's concrete, it's all right that the other stuff is hard to explain. No?
Yes and
Because,
no, but yeah, I get what you mean, but that's like the point. He doesn't have that many problem right now. To be fair, like that I've seen in matches, like blatantly like main problem. So
yeah, he's
in
just
neutrals,
inexperienced. That's all.
yeah. So yeah, sure, but I
However,
don't know.
if you're just told you're inexperienced, then it can be frustrating for people that want to know.
And that, yeah, stupid. Like if you say that, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, but that's not helping. That's why I try to find stuff that can be fixed so that wrong in his neutral to actually help and do something. Because if I just say, well, you just don't know shit, you'll get better with time.
Get good. Lol, lol, lol.
Yeah,
lol.
exactly. That won't help
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. I mean, that is why I do my lessons the way I do them, right? Like, I take my time about very small aspects and just do those, even if they take a long time, because it's just important.
I was
to
looking at
get
the wrong
everything
grid.
down. Well,
Well, I guess it was good because I was still like in front of the grid. Like, I mean, I was like first on the grid or whatever you can in advantage. But just
grid
I,
advantage.
yeah, I wanted to take more advantage, I guess, out of me.
Yeah. Also, a very underappreciated aspect of Unis.
The grid system.
Having finally made a momentum system that makes sense for a 2D fighter.
Yeah, yeah. No, the grid system is. I love it. Like as soon as I
Yeah.
saw the game, I understand like. Well,
Also
so
a thing from Glove on Fight.
Well,
Just
yes and
more,
no. Yeah.
makes more sense now.
I don't. Yeah, I don't even know what's supposed to be like this weird meter at the bottom.
I'm starting to understand it a bit more. Like, I think it has to do with in-out boxer.
In
well,
fighter, in box, outboxer.
yeah,
Okay. But
and
does it when there is like two in fighters or?
yes. Basically, you gain meter if you're close by, but not just. But being close by isn't actually the thing that's important, because if you get hit, you're not getting meter as an in boxer, even though you're close.
You're sure about that? I thought you
Yes,
did.
I noticed that the other day, and but that advantage meter gets pushed forward if you're on the opponent's zone, and it's something that gets scored in a really weird way at the end of the round too. So I'm thinking that pressing for advantage might do something. I don't know what the outfighter could do with that, but if it has to do with that meter, then maybe there's a way to play outboxers
And understanding
in
when you
such a
can meet
way.
up.
Exactly. So at some point I want to experiment with that and see that if maybe you keep him in his zone and he's not gaining advantage points on that meter, maybe you can gain meter as an outboxer. That would be nice anyway. But I'm not certain, right? Like, I'm
Yeah.
postulating it.
But yeah, if you want to test that with someone, I would be interested too, because yeah, that will explain a lot of things with Outfighter. Because
Yeah,
that was
welcome back.
one of the main problem with Outfighter is like, when do I fucking
Meter
get my
gain, yeah.
my meter?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And with the grid system, it's just very clear. They just got their list of... it's kind of more Guilty Gearish inspired, I guess. You have your list of things that count as like aggression, and you get points for that. With the main difference being that in Onus you actually get points, so to speak, for good defense too. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I like this momentum meter, because a lot of momentum meters in other games are based on aggression, aggression, aggression.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Who gets meter? The guy that's getting in the face of the other guy. Great.
Yep.
Like, who gets meter in Guilty Gear? I mean, I appreciate the system a lot. Like, I love that actually, but the guy who's running at the other person.
Yeah.
It's like, you do some sick defense. Well, good for you, I guess.
Yeah, that's my main problem with any Axis game, but
Yeah.
I did some crazy block on this fucking mix-up like 5-way because that's what you do, Axis. And
Yeah.
no reward on that. I don't know.
To be fair, but only very slightly, in Guilty Gear XX plus R, if you manage to do some of those instant block slashback things that are basically parries, they increase your meter pulse, so you get more meter per second than other people.
Okay.
But when are you gonna land that shit?
Yeah.
Like, wow. There should still be a basic defense thing in my opinion, but wouldn't be Guilty Gear with it, I guess, at this point, so some other game should do it.
Well, I guess Unis did it.
Yeah, Onus did it. That was, I guess, the basic point.
Yeah.
Hopefully other games do it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so they would have to find like their twist on it, and that's kind of hard. 'cause
Definitely.
grid system
I
is
don't
like
want an Onus clone.
well thought, I would say.
It is, yeah. But I can definitely see like something that ticks down and rewards certain actions. Like that seems...
Yeah, or
basically
using
do
it as a chain shift or something like that. Yeah. I mean, rapid cancel.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's sad.
That's stab.
That's sad.
Tricked you.
Snip, snip.
Man, I wish it was like really on the tip though. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. I missed like 2 things. Whatever.
Nice. Nice to see more dodges.
Oh,
Wow, he's
So
back.
Poivre is not leaving, huh?
I guess
They're
so.
not letting me go.
Well,
don't
I
know
saw
how
that he
to
was
tell
still in
them.
the game, so I asked him if he was training. He said he played with a friend. And I guess he came back. I
Yeah,
don't-
I guess so.
面倒なのと出くわしたな。
楽しませてちょうだい。ファーストクローズ、ディバイド、撃なし。お上手。
Hmm.
逃がさないわ。
Yeah, what did I talk back to? Learn to confirm, yeah, 2A to B to C because he did a lot of whiff after his 2B, and well, part of it was kind of because it doesn't have the BNB somewhat, and because it doesn't know how to confirm if he get hits or not, and from his 2A to B to C do either pressure or the combo, basically, if it makes sense.
I think so.
Yeah, basically using his 3 first move
Oh
or
god.
4 first move to actually confirm if he has to continue the combo or do a pressure instead.
Yeah.
And yeah, don't use slow move out of block or disadvantage state, because he used a lot of 2C on wake up or some stuff like that.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. As for the first thing, I need to learn that too. To be fair, it's not like I run at people and do a bunch of unsafe stuff, but it would just be nice if I had like...
Jump C!
No, I meant... yeah, I understand. I meant like literally on the ground run at people and do a bunch of unsafe stuff. But like it's just not something I have no character setup that has block and conversion strings. So all I do is set up frame traps and hope for the best.
I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm pretty sure Saya or even Mika could do what I'm thinking and telling right now.
No, you misunderstood my sentence. What I said was, I have no character set up to do this.
Okay, so that means that you don't know what to do? What do you mean by setup?
I've just never like labbed and trained block and biomedics.
Yeah, and biomedics. Good night.
Yeah, because it's also not something that I usually use to win my matches, just because I'm just so conservative when it comes to rush down, right? Just I'm on advantage. I'll hit him a few times, and then he'll be gone, and then we can play neutral again. It's good.
Yeah.
Just
wait, that's not overhead?
No.
Oh. I always thought
He's
that...
a melty character.
But even though, some of melty stuff are actually overhead like that.
Yeah.
And she has a low. Oh, is it only the 214B or obstacle back B? I don't know what it is. Is overhead and not the A version?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess ask about Kaiser after his match.
Yeah, after his match.
Ooh. Oh.
Did I tell him to... Yeah, execution tuning over time? Yes, like, yeah, over time you can get good at that. Trying to do like shooting and DPs because he has a lot of problem to do that. Like he's still missing some DPs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand that that's like frustrating, but
yeah,
there's no way around that.
No.
I always try to say like it's like going and saying like, but I wanna bench press my own weight. No, you can't. You can't. You have to build up those muscles for a while.
Yeah. So I mean, if you do like a long session of like doing DP in a row without missing it, you'll get it way quickly than just like playing, right? So
it depends on if you are doing it right in that session. Because if you don't know how to do it right and you're training it wrong the whole time, then you'll have a hard time. Or if you don't know how, if you're not very good at correcting your own inputs. But sure, if you do know, if you have someone to help you, then you can definitely get results faster that way. mean, I used to have like execution reps in my training things. I did them in VSAV
Because you need it in
Felicia-
this. Like,
no, I play Felicia. I mean, I didn't do the hard execution stuff.
yeah,
But I mean,
sure.
it's just like, you know, you can do like light punch DPs with her very fast.
Yeah.
So you can start with like a heavy one, medium, light, and go back to heavy. Just so you're not mashing it out, but also trying to do it right and you're doing it fast. But also because in VSAV, you need to be able to do 2-3-6, 4-1, 2-3-6, and 6-2-3, and excuse me, and 4-1-2-3, not 4-1-2-3-6. And those are all different moves. So you need to be precise at keeping them apart. So I trained that in VSAV. It helped.
So stuff that overlaps, basically, I guess?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's a thing with Felicia.
I see, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I did. Okay.
Oh, a little late.
Yep. I mean, the DPC was not what I wanted.
Name it out. No.
Oh. What?
There were
only
5
4
seconds on the clock,
left, yeah.
so I
Oh.
was like, lame it out.
I didn't see that. These are like sounding menus?
I
For the
hear the
clock?
sound.
Yeah,
Oh, for the clock? No,
Yeah.
there is not. You just have to pay attention.
Oh, I think. Yeah, there's my cat at the window. I guess I should look at the match.
Maybe. But you're autopiloting pretty good right now, I don't know. If this is an autopilot anymore.
Yeah, but I did drop the combo at the same time.
Yes.
Basically, 3 times. But I guess that's a moment where I'm not that much in danger. But yeah. One cat.
Yeah.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Okay, and I have to fucking contents. Go. Oh shit. What did you unplug, cat? My stick. I see, that's pretty bad.
Put it back in, you might get lucky.
Yeah. I got lucky.
There you go. Because some
This
games
is a
are
good
like,
game.
yeah, some games save the identity of what was plugged in the beginning. They just don't accept new ones. So,
Yeah, I see. Makes sense.
yeah. Now, you might still have a problem that Unis had sometimes where like you press a button and you get 2 of them, but I don't think you...
Yeah. Well, I was doing weird thing before. Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
この私が見逃すとでも見せてあげましょう年季の違いを
ファーストクローズディバイド
I'll be back. I'm getting my food.
Yep.
よっはげや爪が悪
Dang.
い国は年明けだ爪がやりますねまだいけるんでしょ
ウィナー
一度
セカンドクローズディバイド
Ooh, dang. That was a nice way to avoid my DP.
Welcome back.
Thanks. And eating like a mixture of chili peppers, maize, like corn, I guess, mushrooms, beef, and like a creamy sauce. Kids, don't eat this if you haven't taught your stomach over your lifetime to do this.
面倒なのと出くわしたな。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
なかなかやな。
Okay, that was good. That was good. Okay. Far I need. Oh, again, in between like your fireball and oh, and you.
Damn it.
まだいける。セカンドクローズディバイド。
Ooh.
Nice block.
大したことなくて
ウィナー
助かったわ。
ボノ。
あれ、なに今ので私と戦ってたつもり。
Don't know why, but I am kind of thinking about like McMurphy right now. That was saying, not really what I will say, but something close. That you never really, everyone wants you to die when you are at the top, kind of, and he didn't like that at all. Or slash
Yeah.
you don't get the
I know.
nice X or nice thing.
Yeah. To be fair, that's how you're treated, right? At least
Yeah,
by
yeah.
me sometimes. Like I comment more on the positives that others do than on yours, right? That's
Yeah,
kind of-
and it makes sense. But I guess
Yeah.
my inner side is sad too, but yeah, I know it makes sense. Wow, he was mashing
Yeah.
back.
If it helps, I think you're a really impressive player. Like just
Yeah. No, but it's yeah, thanks. But yeah, it's just like I thought about that and I thought about Murphy when saying that.
yeah. Like you just kind of a funny thing. Like Murphy was at the top for a while, then well, then him and I were kind of equal. Then Shiroka was better, and you came along at around the same time. And Shiroka got better. Well, he got better shortly after. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
And
he got twice better suddenly.
yeah. And then it was like a lot of the time in the beginning was like, oh, we don't want to play against Rick. Frenchman he just beats us up. He's just so mean. It's just like you guys should maybe talk to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just yeah, but yeah.
I mean, I can kind of see that if you don't have like a talk with someone, or either like on text or like vocal chat, you can't really know what
Yeah.
he's thinking during the match and how he's doing it. So I guess I'm at least not teabagging and stuff like that.
Come to think of it, Thanks, God Kaiser, for doing that less. It wasn't unnecessary.
Yeah,
What?
right.
Oh, teabagging.
Yeah.
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 You have to
I can
teabag with
do it again.
intent. Yeah. I only teabagged ATOG in a match once because I wanted to see if it would do anything. I'm not sure if it did.
Hmm.
I
I
did
don't
win the
know.
match, but I think it had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think
It did make
ATOG,
him move towards me.
少し遊んだね
which makes sense. But I don't know
Mhm.
if ATOG is really sensible to that type of thing. I wonder.
No. But
Mostly, I feel like he would like it, if it makes
yeah,
sense.
exactly. Yeah.
He will
mean,
try to
that's
trash talk back, basically.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I like having him in a tournament. Just
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And, yeah. I mean, the Street Fighter 4 tournament, like, I taunt with Blanca, he taunts with Vega, I punch him in the face. I specifically trained that because I knew he was going to do something. I was so happy at landing that, just, yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And I don't know why, like, Hilda teleport remind me of Anakari's teleport. Because he's doing it at the corner most of the time. And he's doing like the ground one and not in the air.
Yeah, I think Anakaris is the first character that did that.
Did what? Having a teleport?
The backwards teleport through the side of the stage. Sorry, were you not talking about that?
Well, so
This-
is it really an is she's doing Anakaris? She's backdashing in the corner and she's getting that?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
thought-
what the input is, but I assumed it.
I assumed so too. That it's just backdash in corner. Maybe it's
I think it's
DP
that way
motion
too
backwards or
for Arakuna, right?
Did Arakune get that? Man, I never seen
Yep.
that in any tournament then.
Well, usually Arakuna is too busy either dying or killing the other guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a very extreme character.
Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, I guess in Blaze Blue you don't really have time to do that anyway.
面倒なのと出くわしたな
Do you
Occasionally
backdash?
it happens.
Yeah. Do your backdash have
Uh,
like some
But
involvement?
I guess I'm gonna make this my last one because it's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, full stop too. Why I try to forget? But yeah, I know it's like not safe, so I just should.
Tasty final match.
Yep. No.
まだいけるんでしょウィナーセカンドクローディバイドよっほらよ悪い点はお仕置きだよっ話にならないしか
Cool.
oh god, man, what the fuck?
Oh, I see. Oh.
Whatever, GG's.
GG's. Yes.
So that's it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll play it.
You burned fast, you know.
Yeah. So, well, I guess I will play Poivre 1972.
覚悟しな時間です
Mm.
ファーストクローズディバイド
Ouch. I wonder if he trained it, but he's missing less as a dashes here.
I see. Oh, probably. He does have Unis on every now and then.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
まだいけるんでしょ
セカンドクローズディバイド
And yeah, about like movement too. I like movement in combos, kind of like fun on where she's jumping forward, jumping back, and stuff like that. Looks fun to me.
Me too. Not that I have characters that do that a lot. Just saying I like seeing it.
Yep.
ウィナ
I
ー
think it's in general cool that Unis has a lot of that ground to air to ground combo stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Hmm. Beep, loading.
As for like complaints about playstyle or like difficulty level of a person,
Hmm? Oh.
I like that people don't complain too much or only jokingly do so when I just am like, well, I have health, I'm confident in my blocks, 20 seconds, let's go. Because I feel like that's a legit strategy.
Is it like people complaining except me? Because I feel like I'm complaining here and there because I am sure you could actually do sometimes better, but that's I guess like another type of complaint.
Yeah, it didn't even register to me as a complaint about
Yeah.
me actually defending.
Yeah.
No one really. Like Ezreal sometimes jokingly is like, oh yeah, you have life advantage, I guess you're just going to sit there, right? And I'm like, yep. Not moving forward. Why should I?
まだいけ
セカンドクローズ
Because you have like a lot of life advantage, you can actually sometimes take more risk and get like a lot of reward too. Ouch.
Yeah, but if I can make more right calls if the other guy has to give me information and I give him nothing.
Sure.
He knows that I'm going to sit down in front of him. That's all he gets to know. He tried to open me up, and I get to see how he does it. And I have like more chances of punishing that.
ウィナーフォロー
Also, ouch, that was brutal.
Yeah, this one was the first one. But yeah. It
You
is
really
good.
wanted to go to bed.
But yeah, it's good. Like once he has time to do something, he's doing like not bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
of course once he doesn't have time to do shit, suddenly it's more problem. But it makes sense.
Wait, yeah,
Once you'll know
I mean,
he's
he also
アンダーナイ
well, he also doesn't have conversions yet, right? Like,
Yeah,
all of what
exactly.
he's doing would hurt a lot more, and he did hit like a bunch in all of those
Yeah,
matches.
definitely. Yeah, that and like knowing what to do on defense to get his turn back and stuff like that. Because right now that's a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, okay. Dream. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
tomorrow.